Even each and every time we all stand up. Stop lying to yourself and be true to yourself, and that might be we both can exceed destiny. So let's jam it out. You will feel love but not like bad. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom for the beat over and over again. Keep the flame alive. You feel right now. You are oh, I know. Yeah, we can one day burn like flowers in the sky. No matter where I find your I know. You and I, the souls that we're together. Can't feel my heartbeat, so take the crowd back and let it be. You give me strength and give me breath to darkness. Only love sparks just like Hibana. Like Hibana. I want to feel your hand.
It's odd here. Be on your guard.
So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let Vholran treat people's lives like toys any longer. End to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
We've come for you, Vholran!
Did you really come all this way, just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard! He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to be best?
My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control.
including your life.
I'm happy to see you. What the hell's that supposed to mean? A lonely watery grave is all the burial you shall ever deserve. And that I watched you sink beneath those waves. Savor carving the life from your body. All this, kidnapping Shiva, fighting those people, it was all just sick satisfaction to help pass the that absolute power lays upon you.
With your mad ramblings, I'm here to take you down, Ulron, and free those you've enslaved.
Very well. Throne from the remains of your existence. You will die at my hand, and I shall.
You're finished!
Water!
Hear my
Hearts were interrupted!
Can't get out of this!
lightning raging pain! Spear!
Double
Here
demon
they
fang! Take this! Double demon fang!
Lancer!
Double demon fang!
Healing circle! Healing art! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
To help!
Here! Take this!
Throbs in pain.
Ready and ready!
Healing circle!
Take
Blazing
this.
laser!
I'll smash you!
Tiger blade!
Take this! Just won't stay. I'll pin him down.
Now!
This! He's open! Let's go!
Tiger blade! Here, freeze lancer!
I'm ready!
All energy!
Say no more.
Double demon fang!
What's he planning?
Now this is
fast.
enjoy.
Gotta stop
it
him!
up.
Where are you going?
Now, are you ready to Don't
Keep your attention off him either!
Far enough. Take this!
Try harder! Flame inside, be pure, to be let free!
be
Try
gone.
harder!
Ready to go!
Not today! Double demon fang!
In here!
Time to shine! Far enough!
enjoy.
Here! Sleep now!
Crescent moon!
Like it!
Fang!
Lightning!
That's far
Raging storm! Here you from!
Dragon War! Double demon fang!
In a bind?
More with
You're
energy!
mine! You're the flame! Be yours, to be let free!
Gale Force! This one's mine!
Going in!
Double demon
Here's the
fang!
evil! Shine! Freeze Lancer!
This is
Dragon
enjoyable.
War!
Going in! Raging storm!
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Take this.
Double demon
Tiger Hydro!
Try harder!
You require a hand.
Take this!
Be gone.
Air
see what I can do!
Look sharp!
Here I take
Die. Great.
my turn!
Take me.
I'm not
You should sit this one out then.
And miss all the fun. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! It's all over. Now put an end to that death procession you're holding. Oh! You think this is over? What? Who do you think you are?
Is that crest as well?
Point of the crown contest.
Thing we've witnessed. It would seem.
Your ignorance, Messiah. You resent me, isn't it? There is that. Strength of sin. You use people's places.
What right have you to speak of?
Sin is for the power. I never asked for more. Your wants. You are but a.
I'm through taking orders from Tyrant! Can't end here!
You're on!
Not done yet!
Guardian failed!
You require.
Lightning condemned!
Here I go!
Here goes!
I never miss!
Roar!
Shield!
Double pistol!
Glacial attack! Here's Tiger Blast! Ryan Freeze
To hell!
Confiscated!
Burn in hell!
Armor won't save you!
You made
I'm out of ammo!
far enough!
Healing surge!
Fall on! Flare the Malisa!
Back into the fight!
Tiger Blade!
Confiscated!
Here, let me help! Deny!
Here goes!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Know your
Lightning condemned!
Look sharp!
Blade!
kneel before your sovereign!
Now the Lightning blade decapitated!
He's about to attack! Damn it! We need to... In a vine?
Brutal! All others shall be banished!
Blade blazer! Big waterfall!
Try murder! Not kill!
Reload!
I could do without this pain! My turn! This should do it!
Healing circle!
Power of a sovereign?
What is this? Let free!
Will this help?
Stay away from my
Healing
friend!
circle!
Now you see what I can do!
Tiger Blade!
Double demon fang!
I give it!
Reload!
How about this?
Raging
Not ever!
decapitated! In here! Healing
Time to let it rip!
Thunder field! Blade!
Coming through! Ha! Scarlet Inferno!
Where that came from! Tiger blade! Lightning condemned!
Can't end here!
No!
Don't leave me
Raging
alone!
sword!
I shall be the ruler of all things!
Take this! Appreciate the help!
Armor won't save you!
Take him together! Rinwell, follow my lead! Okay,
I'll provide
the healing art! Pierce the evil!
on guard!
Free blazer!
Kneel before your sovereign!
Here goes!
In a vine?
Your life
Here!
can end here!
This ends now!
What do you think you can do?
Still standing?
Finally belongs to me! Nobody crushes those who fall in his... Are next! Oh!
Is it over?
I think so.
There. We finally collected all of the Master Cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the Master one place should form the Renis Alma.
So, now we put Shion's with rest.
With that, we can find.
Shion. What's going on? Are we missing something?
Can't be. So why isn't it?
Alpha! Behind you!
Shion, are you the maiden?
Why is this happening?
What the? The Master Cores! Is that darkness? A Dark Master Core?
The Renis Alma. It's here.
Consist of the 5 Danon elements.
What do you think you're doing?
She disappeared?
What?
Is it?
No. We've just begun.
違ったまま時は過ぎ痛む心に気がつかずに一人になって記憶の中で二人は生きてゆける君の声が今響くよそれは愛がさまようか君は少し泣いたあの時見えなかった
Even with would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Over our heads. We knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman, the present and the past of 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened. I had my full taking care of everything. In some ways, I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it. If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's dead.
Oh?
You saw how things... We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently. The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity. I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose. But whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
You mean like how the Danans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
Yeah. I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now. There.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Shion for me? Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. been hanging out in the observatory a lot lately. Let's see if she's up there. Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps too.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renaissance. Right as forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegus. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know. It might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so...
It's okay. From Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting. Don't. I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end...
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand, Never mind.
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's not...
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay? Is Red...
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one.
We better get a move on or else we'll never hear the end of it from Ki...
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet we have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman, and contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma?
Same. I had no idea darkness...
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything.
Me too. I remember...
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers.
Or at any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers...
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core, it may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it's...
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we...
You can say that again. We have more than enough...
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
Needs help. I was just about to ask him what that problem...
All right, then. Well,
I'm hungry.
you're hungry. Where are your rations?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. These...
Oh, right. I forgot. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Not that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else...
I was afraid that something like this. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills. But not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people?
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
It's the reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
I know it's not their fault they're to deal with.
Hey, remind me.
What do you mean? We're...
Could have fooled me. Lately it feels... We liberated the people of Pelegion, but their heart... As for Volron's cronies...
You think I don't already know all that? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we?
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any...
Armored guards.
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Dahnans. Without them, making Pelegion half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelegion are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a...
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel...
Don't make fun of me! We all need...
He has a point. You do lose stamina.
Yeah. I remember seeing people trying to lick the rock.
What? Why would it...
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty.
Most likely, that was actually rocks. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to... The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Some...
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
Yeah, you've got a point. But
It's not. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Very well.
Well,
Hey,
Pardon me.
what the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
I must think we're just Danans from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Volron soldiers. Watch yourself.
Raging Cascade!
In an instant! Impact block!
We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Magic is there! In here! Where are you going? Get in there with the others!
Instant! Impact block!
Yeah.
Hey.
You don't say.
Well...
Well?
How?
Oh, wow!
So then, not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem and it counts.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die? Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. And it was the Renans. The Renans. They killed us! Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Heros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kind.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind it. But there is one thing that's whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renan.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility.
Like your mind will only ever think about good.
Maybe so, but I'll still take living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone...
Oh. Hey! Got it!
Huh?
I'm not sure what...
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway?
Look, you're right. Forget
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you...
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Compassion can make all the difference. I propose...
Well... Yeah.
No way.
Huh? Got it. From.
Are you anything as long as it's round and flat?
Seriously?
Well...
Well.
Huh?
That's just.
I guess...
Yeah. Law.
Yeah!
Oh?
Oh, wow! All right!
You did good, Law.
No way! All right.